Hey, how's it going? Today we're taking a look at Espeon from the Eevee Grove set. Espeon is a really cool attacker because it has the Energy Crush attack. For just one psychic energy, you're doing 20 times the amount of energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. Yes, all of them. So not just the active, right? Everything on your opponent's board. So this can hit some crazy numbers. You can definitely catch your opponent off guard if they start powering something up on the bench, right? They're just increasing the Espeon's damage. Now there are certain matchups where this isn't going to be super impactful, right? Like say something like Solgaleo only needs 2 energy, so Energy Crush is not going to be really doing that much in that matchup. So there are some decks where you do kind of have to play alternate routes in order to win, and we do have some other attackers in this deck, obviously like the Tapu Lele and the Giratina. Those are really great attackers in the deck as well. So this deck does require some strategy in order to figure out when the Espeon is going to shine the best, or when you need to just preserve your energies and start attaching to Giratina as our late game attacker. And then we also have a 1 of Sylveon, both for draw and also as a secondary attacker. It does hit for 70 and it has a higher HP pool than Espeon, so it is more consistent damage on board. And then we do play double Eevee Bag plus Red plus Rocky Helmet, so we have a lot of ways to increase this Espeon's damage even further, and you'll see in some of these matches where the damage can actually get a little ridiculous, but enough yapping. Let's hop on the ladder and I'll show you how this deck plays. Pheromosa, could be Buzzwole or Decidueye. Oh, that's actually another deck I want to try, or not try, but like that could be another deck that I climb with, is Decidueye, because I really love Decidueye. Let's go Professors, Eevee Bag, Espeon. Okay, this is good. So we have turn 2 Espeon, and we could heal depending on if the Pheromosa pings both our Eevees, which they probably will. Okay, it's just a Jumpaloos. They're gonna ping both Eevees. Espeon is not as strong here, but if I just put Sylveon in the active and just say, hey, I'm attaching, you either retreat or your Pheromosa goes down, I think that could work. So they would need a Leaf Cape in order to survive. Let's draw with Sylveon first. Okay. Got second Eevee. I don't know if I want to put that down. Nope, not that. Let's put Espeon here. And then we'll attach to the active. Do I want to commit this cape just yet? I don't think so. I still don't know what I'm playing up against. So if it's Buzzwole, I want it on the active so I can heal and increase its HP so we don't just get one hit KO'd. Okay, it is Decidueye. Alright. So Espeon is not as strong here because Decidueye only needs 2 attachments. So this gets us Tina, which is okay, but it's not amazing. I definitely have to cape this active. Or I could have gone Eevee Bag, but I think cape is better here. I'll put the Tina down. That might be a mistake though. And then let's go attach Fairy Wind. Hello. Apparently my Siri had something to say about that. Alright, they need Rare Candy into Decidueye here, which they probably have. They have a huge hand. Yep. Oh, but it's a base Decidueye, so they can snipe my Espeon. Okay. Iono is not terrible here. We get Research Red. Sniping Arrow, just to the active, actually. Okay. If I Eevee Bag, that puts me at 70. They still knock me out. Let's go research here. I was hoping for a second Eevee bag. Yeah, there's not much I can do. I think I just let the Sylveon go down if they decide to keep attacking with the Sylveon. I'm doing 20-40 afterwards, so 70-40 is still not enough. I could retreat, but then I'm only doing 40. I think we have to just go Fairy Wind. Okay. I was hoping for a second Eevee back because then I could have healed a little bit more. Now, if they bench a Pokemon and put an energy to it, then we'd be hitting for 60 with Espeon, so we will knock out the Decidueye. But if it's another Rowlet, okay, they don't do that. I guess we go with the Espeon here. Okay, Mars is great. I can attach here. Eevee Bag will at least keep this Espeon out of range. Was there a way that I could have done more damage? No, because I would have done 50, so it would have been enough. But Poison Barb will help with this. Oh no, that's game losing. Let's go Mars. Put them down to 1 to limit their options. And then we'll go Energy Crush, hit them for 40 if they attack into me. I mean, it doesn't matter. The Barb's not gonna do too much here. They will get poison and then I just pass, but they would need a damage modifier here in order to take out the Espeon, and they just concede. All right. Interesting, interesting. They definitely, I mean, they didn't really brick. They had a decent start, but the Mars definitely helped in limiting their options, which was good. Dark Tina gives me Mewtwo EX vibes. Excuse me. They're not even playing the Umbreon. What the heck? Alright, we're going against Guzzlord. The Guzzard. They're gonna need a lot of energy, and like their Grindcore is not gonna be doing much to me, so I'm actually fine. I think this matchup is pretty decent. We do take weakness damage though. That is one thing to note. So, oh wait, what? This is metal? This is Solgaleo? Very interesting. That is interesting indeed. I think I'm gonna get the energy on the Tina for sure. Do I go for the Collect or the Broken Space Bellow? I think I'd go for the Broken Space. Because next turn they're not KOing me. They can Grindcore, get rid of the energy. If we top deck Espeon, we could attack for 40, but I think I would just rather get this Tina set up. Yeah, they don't even get that. That's fine. I could Tapu Lele hit this for 40, actually. Pokeball gets me... nothing, right? Yeah, this is everything. Tapu Lele hits this for 40. They Grindcore. Yeah, I think I have to go in with Tapu Koko now. Or not Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele. What am I talking about? Just because I don't want this Eevee to go down and let them get a free point. So let's do this. We do miss an energy attachment on the Tina, but I think we're fine here. Next turn we can attach. Because I think this Lele is going to stay in the active for one more turn. I can't foresee them taking a knockout on the Lele next turn. Yeah, they get the energy, but they don't... Oh no, they Cyrus. Okay, so they are gonna knock out the Eevee. That's not great. Alright. Oh, I would love to Sabrina and hit this. If I had Tina online, I would have definitely KO'd this guy here. I could honestly ping this now, because Solgaleo is going to be pretty difficult to deal with. I can definitely put the Eevee down now, because we don't have any other bench spots needed. I'm definitely attaching energy here, and I think I will just ping the Solgaleo, because the Solgaleo, the 170, I ping it for 20, it's 150, takes recoil, it's 140. We still miss it, but if we get red, that could make the difference in knocking out Solgaleo and then Guzzlord. I wonder if they play Lusamine. That would be interesting. Okay, they attach another energy. They have leftovers on the Cosmog. And they just Grindcore. Okay. So I think I just take out the Cosmog and then just deal with this Guzzlord. Because what we're doing 130, and this is also really good. Let's do this. I'm gonna put this on this to bump up its HP. Draw some cards. Oh, and we got Cyrus too as well. But I think we want to save the Cyrus for this Guzzlord. I'm gonna burn the Pokeball. Get rid of that out of the deck. Let's... Oh, they got a Grindcore heads, actually. Never mind. So I don't have energy to work with. That's annoying. Okay. This is fine. I think I can still just go ahead and keep pinging this Cosmog. Actually, I knock it out. I don't have to worry about it. It's dead. They put another energy on it. They shouldn't have put the energy if they didn't have the evolution. Which was a mistake on their part. They conceded. Okay. They were hoping that I whiffed, which I was close. I was close to whiff it. Okay. If we leave with this Eevee, we can put this Eevee down. And then we got the rest of our... Well, not everybody. We can get either Tina, Tapu, or another Eevee down. But our hand, other than that, other than basics, is looking a little lackluster. I did want to potentially try Buswell today, just because it would be really on theme with the Superman getup. Okay, they're playing the Tapu Koko Zero Aura, potentially Arceus deck. Let's see how good this deck is. Okay, we got Espeon. Next turn, they could Giovanni knock out my Eevee, right? So what I want to do is I'm gonna forego a collect on the off chance, on the chance that they will get that combo, and just start powering up Tina. I think that's fine. The new Giovanni here. Rocky Helmet also kind of works. Double Coco, okay. But the fact that they put Rocky Helmet here means they don't have the electrical cord. So that could work in our favor. Okay. They did what, 50? This would secure the knockout the turn after. I think I can do this. I can just put Sylveon here. Let's see what we can grab. If we can get Eevee Bag, that would be really good. I could heal. No, I think I still get knocked out. Oh, but Cape also works. So Cape plus Eevee Bag would save me here. No such luck. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to just let this guy go down. They attach one energy, they mock, increase. I could Sabrina and then put the cape on the Tina. Let me put the cape on this Tina because Tina is probably going to be our big attacker. I'm gonna put energy on they both kind of do the same thing, right? Let me put it on the Sylveon because Sylveon's gonna tank more. And then we'll Broken Space. I let the Eevee go down, which is unfortunate, but we still have Eevee Bag, so we can send up the Sylveon, try and take a knockout. Okay, I'm glad I put the cape down. We can send out the Sylveon to take a knockout on the Zeraora. And then use Giratina to knock out Tapu Koko. Unfortunate that we have to lose this point, because it just means that we have to play a little bit more carefully and not lose any extra points. I could do the Lele. Nah. Let's do this. Energy here. Save the bag. Hit Fairy Wind. So if they decide to hit me, they will knock themselves out, which means I could retreat, actually go into Lele to secure this KO. And then if they come up with Tapu Koko to try and hit my Lele, I can just retreat, attack with a Tina for a KO. Okay, they're gonna Sabrina me here. I think I just give them the Lele now. This is actually fine. I'm okay with this. No Arceus. Okay. I don't know why they would bench the Zeraora. That's probably a misplay, I feel like. They're gonna Lightning Claw here. That's totally fine. I'm actually going to Eevee Bag. Yeah, especially since I drew this other one. I'm gonna definitely Eevee Bag to heal the Sylveon so they don't just do some random play. I mean, there's not much that they could do here. But I will heal 20 off of this. Just in case. But I think we should be fine, because I can just do this. Because they already played the Sabrina. I'm just worried about Cyrus. But I can just go Energy Arrow, knock this out. They hit us for 20, that's fine. It doesn't mean they knock us out here this next turn, but that's totally fine. We have Tina to secure this KO. They can't KO with Zeraora just yet, unless they play Dawn. They could Dawn here, which could be interesting. I could foresee a Dawn. This deck feels like it's a Dawn deck for sure. So if they do KO me, I could just attack twice with Tina. Like, Tina has 170 HP. They have what, Mach Bolt for 90? And then yeah, we could just start pinging. We drew Cyrus as well. That's also really good. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this attachment off here. Let's just go Energy Arrow, ping this Tapu Koko so that next turn we can just Cyrus KO with Tina. Unfortunately, we didn't get to use the Espeon this game, because Espeon could have been really nice, especially with them doing this. Okay. The center lady still lets us do our original play. Yep. And then that's it. We also have the red as well. Yeah, we can retreat here. Go for the Cyrus. I gotta remember that Tina does 130. There's a concede. Yeah, the second Zeraora bench. I mean, if that's all that they had, then I guess they needed to put it in play. But interesting. Ooh, Venusaur. They play a lot of energy, so. Ooh. Could we get a clip out of this? This would be so fun if we could get, if they get to Superior and then they realize we play Espeon and then we just like hit them for like 160 damage. That would be crazy. Okay, maybe not 160 damage because they would at most put 2 energy on a Venusaur. If it doubled with the Superior, then it would be 4. So I hit them for 80. But if they put it like energy, okay, I'll shut up now. I want to know how this plays out. I feel like we lose because they have so much healing, but if we can get a good setup, that could be really nice. Okay. I could bite them. Rawr. Okay, maybe we don't bite. Maybe we just play it cool. Let's put the Lele. Let's get Tina ready to go. Okay, they got Servine. Do they have Rare Candy Veno? Okay. I'm scared of this Eevee going down. Don't want to give up 2 points. Cape. It's fine and dandy. Okay. No Venusaur attack. Ooh. What did they use? They used a research. I could Sabrina. Yeah, that seems good. I think I like this play. I'm gonna go Espeon, just so it turns this 1-pointer into a 2-pointer. Let's go Sabrina. Pressure their Servine. Cape on the active. I still don't know if I need to cape here. Maybe I should have, because if they... No, I don't think they can get everything, right? They have to retreat this Servine and get energy, and they just have Ivysaur. So I don't think the Espeon's gonna go down just yet. I'll be able to get some free hits here. Okay, next turn I definitely want to Mars them. They've used both their researches, so Mars could be pretty impactful, especially since they didn't get Venu. Even if it's just a 3, Mars could be pretty good here. Let's see where they put their energy. Double Eevee bag could potentially knock out the Servine if they put an energy in play. Ah, no, they got Superior. Alright. I hope this still counts, right? This should be 4 energy in play. Come on. Do you retreat here? You're gonna let me hit this for 40? Oh, it does work. Okay, so that's nice. I hit this for 80. Eevee bag, I knock it out. Ooh, okay. That works. That works really well. And then... Ooh, that puts them down so much, too. Okay, we're gonna Mars, because I've used both their researches, so Mars here is pretty good. I'm gonna attach to the Tina. Let's go Eevee bag. Increase our damage. And then knock out the Superior. Yeah, if they attached the energy, they should have... I don't know. I actually don't know. They could have attached the energy to the bench. That's probably their best play. Not knowing that I play Eevee bag. I mean, you gotta know I play Eevee bag. But thinking that I didn't have the Eevee bag, they could have attached energy to the bench so that they're at least not down an energy attachment. Because now they're down They need so much. They can't even attack this turn. They do have 220 HP though. Let's not forget that. And they probably play Erica too. But I think at this point, I just retreat and start swinging with the Tina. Because they can't heal. Well, maybe they can. How much can they heal? If they have Lily? 70. They could. Okay, I'm gonna retreat and save the Espeon, because Espeon could actually be really good if they get another superior in play. I'm gonna put Cape on this guy. Yeah, because everything else is... Well, actually, I could have put Cape on Espeon to survive one of their giant blooms. That's probably a better play. I'm gonna go ahead and red here, just to get the damage in play. Go Chaotic Impact for 150. Let's see. Yeah, Erica, but that's only 120. Do they have potions? They might play potion. Okay. Just Razor Leaf. That's fine by me. Go Chaotic Impact for the knockout. The Espeon coming in clutch. That was fun. Oh, the full-on blueberry. Oh. Alright. Charizard again. Maybe. But it looks like it's Charizard. Yeah. Not as good of a start as the other Charizard game, but we can at least bite them. Pokeball. Oh, Charizard Turtonator. And they have the Kiawe. This could be dangerous. I actually might put the Cape on the active. Just on the off chance they have a retreat into hit with Turtonator. Or do I want to actually hit this Turtonator? No, I definitely don't want to do that. I don't want to give them the free retreat, so I'm just gonna bite. Not play the Sabrina. Next turn I have Sylveon, so I can have a little draw. I can attack into the Charmander unless they evolve into Charizard. Nope, second Charmander hits the bench. The research. Do they have Charizard for Stoke here? Or is it just a combustion? It's just a combustion, so they're fine with losing out on this Charmander. It's fine by me. This is an interesting question. Do I go for Espeon here? Knock this out? Or Espeon knock out or hit the... If I Sabrina the... Or do I Sylveon knockout? That's the question here. I think I'm gonna go with the Sylveon because my board is not set up properly. I need more in order to stay in this game. Okay, that's good. That's definitely more. I mean, I could still Sabrina hit that for 70. They hit me for 90. I could retreat, hit... I think I'm just gonna knock out with Sylveon. I'm not gonna think too much about it. One less Charizard is always good. Alright, they have the rare candy on the Charizard. Ooh, this could be interesting. Well, it's the same amount of damage, actually. I think it's fine. I think I'm gonna go Sabrina and hit their Charizard. I think it's time we start putting some damage on it. I can go ahead and evolve this. energy here. Let's go Sabrina. Hit it for 70. Eevee Bag doesn't help if they somehow retreat this Charizard and go into Turtonator. So I think I'm just going to hit this for 70. They could Lily plus Stoke, but then I just get another free 70 hit. And then Espeon should be able to just knock out. Yep, there's the Lily. That's fine. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's Pokeball. Tapu is a pretty decent pull. How much is Espeon doing here actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 120. Wow. I could actually knock out with the Espeon. Or not knock out, but I'm almost there. I can increase it by 30. And then Rocky Helmet would be pretty close. Okay, I think we'll just go with the Fairy Wind attack here. If they have another Lily, they go up to 160. That's 7, there's 140. There is another Lily, but we have all of our damage modifiers. If I had another Espeon, I would have done double Espeon here just to avoid giving them 2 points, but this is what we got. And we got double Eevee Bag. Might as well just throw it all on them. Oof. I'm sorry for the BM, but gotta give it to you. How much is this? 160, and then might as well throw the red in there. 180. We topped the other damage that we did with the other Charizard game. That's crazy. Espeon just farms Charizard. It's just, that's just a given at this point. Oh, the full-on blueberry